Mental Traveler. I'm Caro Herrera, and today I'm going to be reviewing a story called Downton Abbey. I will be talking about the show and the movie in a spoiler-free way, so you can sit back and enjoy. So the show, which was created by Julian Fellows, consists of 6 seasons and several Christmas specials in between. And they first aired from 2010 to 2015, then in 2019 a movie was released, serving as a continuation/sequel. Also, it has a spectacular cast, which includes Maggie Smith, Hugh Vaughnville, Elizabeth McGovern, Penelope Wilton, Michelle Dockery, Dan Stevens, Laura Carmichael, Jessica Brown Findlay, Lily James, Alan Leach, Jim Carter, Brendan Coyle, Joanna Froggatt, Robert James Collier, Sophie McShera, Leslie Nichols, Kevin Doyle, and many, many more. So I've always loved history and watching period dramas, particularly if they have British actors in them. And I'm also an Anglophile and a royalist, so when Downton Abbey first came out, I was really excited about it. And while I haven't yet seen the famous series Upstairs Downstairs, whose plot reminds me of Downton Abbey, I had seen a film called Gosford Park, which was also created by Julian Fellows, so I had a sort of idea of what to expect. Anyways, over the years I've watched Downton Abbey 3 times. The most recent one was in September of 2020, so that I could do this review with a fresh perspective. And I spent like a fortnight watching all 6 seasons, as well as watching the movie for the second time ever. The story begins in 1912, just after the sinking of the Titanic, and concludes with the film in 1927. In Downton Abbey, we follow the story of both the rich and aristocratic Crawley family, as well as that of their servants. That's why I said it reminded me of Upstairs Downstairs. But yeah, this show covers a lot of famous historical events, from the sinking of the Titanic to World War I, the Spanish flu, the Roaring Twenties, and so many, many more. Upstairs, we get to meet Robert Crawley, the Earl of Grantham, as well as his rich American wife Cora, his formidable mother, and his 3 daughters. Downstairs we meet everyone from butlers and footmen to ladies' maids and cooks. And well, there's always something happening to everyone. All the characters have their storylines, some more developed than others, and while there is a principal cast, there are also a lot of people who come into the show and then leave for one reason or another. I give both the movie and the series a 5 out of 5 stars review, and I highly recommend them because they're just perfect. Everything is good about them, from the performances, to the sets, to the scripts, to the costumes, the historical research. I loved all of the characters' journeys. It was fascinating to see how they developed over time, and I think it's a great comfort show because it really helps to distract you from the horrible things that are happening in the world. So it's a wonderful escapism technique. But yeah, while I love everything about it, my favorite characters are Mary, Rose, Matthew, Sybil, Mr. Bates, and Anna, to name a few. And it was great to remember that this was a performance that made Lily James famous, knowing what she would go on to become, since I think that she's always in period dramas and I always watch them if she's in them because she's great. But yeah, I also really love the movie because it deals with the visit of King George V and Queen Mary to Downton Abbey, and they're like some of my favorite monarchs ever. The only thing that I can say that I would have a trouble with regarding Downton Abbey is that I don't think that after 15 years the cast would look exactly the same, so they don't really show the aging of the characters that well, because like at one point I was like, wow, I can't believe that Mr. Bates and Anna met so many years ago when they still look and act the same as when they first met. But I was willing to overlook these details because Downton Abbey is just such a good and clever production, and all the characters are very memorable in their special ways. Okay, so I did some research, and it's probable that they may make another movie one day, but it won't be in the immediate future. I really hope that they do, because I really would love to see more Downton Abbey related stuff. But yeah, for the moment this is all I have to say about Downton Abbey. Thank you so much for watching my review of it. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did or if you didn't, as well as what are your own thoughts regarding Downton Abbey. And well, in the description box below you can find a link to the series IMDb page, and I'm Caro Herrera, the Mental Traveler, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you're in the world. I'll be seeing you soon. Take care and goodbye!